When I start my hyper-realistic cakes, sometimes it's hard to believe that the finished cake is going to look anything like what I say it's going to look like this pepper cake. It kind of has this pepper shape, but at this point it's definitely not looking like a real pepper by any means. Even I think this, and I'm the one making it. But there's always a moment in the process when you're able to see the potential. Like a switch is hit, and you think,
oh, okay, now I see how this could look like a real pepper.
Where in the process did it hit you? Let's play cake or fake. What do you think? Is this gift a cake or a fake?
Oh, it's a cake.
Side note, I loved making that edible bow. How about this flip phone? It's classic. Look at that. It's the real deal. Up next is a skull. And this is a fake. That one was kind of tricky. At least I think so. An outlet? Weird. And it's a cake. I know, I should have cut this one with a fork. Look at that 80s flower arrangement. It's gorgeous. And it's a cake. But I kind of wish it wasn't because I want to display it. Soap dispenser.
Looking sus.
And it's real. That's real plastic. Pair of jeans. Cake or fake? Okay, now that one will get you. That's a tricky cake. Just the thought of eating chalk makes me very uncomfortable, and that's why it makes for a great cake. Sometimes I make cakes that people would have no problem eating, and sometimes I make cakes that most people don't want to eat. Like this one. If my cakes don't cause you to have some kind of reaction, good or bad, then I didn't do a very good job. Because not everyone is going to like everything I make, and that's okay. I like when you like my cakes, and I like when you don't like them. Oh, and the sidewalks cake too. This is the perfect hyper-realistic cake for beginners, for a few reasons. The cheese is white chocolate ganache, which is a simple 2-ingredient recipe. The cake portion is actually cake ball filling, so there's no carving needed. And the bowl is a real bowl. I wanted this cake to be for beginners, and an edible bowl is a bit advanced. The macaroni is just rolled out modeling chocolate that's trimmed and shaped. Very simple. It reminds me of messing around with Play-Doh as a kid, and the result is a cake that looks just like the real thing. I made a cake of one of the members of BTS. Can you tell who it is? Hopefully you can by the end of this video. You guys ask me to make cakes of all kinds of things you enjoy, and BTS has come up a lot. So I made this portrait cake for all of you who love them. I had a hard time picking just one member to make, so what did I do? I asked ARMY. Of course, who else? All of the members are clearly loved, but I kept seeing the same name over and over and over again. So that's who I made in cake. Can you tell who it is now? It's Jimin.
Eat your veggies.
No problem. I'll just make a cake that looks like veggies. The leaves of this romaine lettuce cake are actually edible wafer paper. The paper doesn't have a strong flavor, just a hint of vanilla, and it's really fun to eat. I made cookies and cream buttercream for this cake. And guess what cookie I used to make it? Oreo. It's Oreo buttercream. It's delicious. And it's super easy to make. You just crush up Oreos, mix them in vanilla buttercream, and there you go. One morning, I was having a hard time coming up with what cake I should make next. And then it hit me. I decided to make a realistic version of Gary the Snail, because a lot of you have asked me to. Sometimes I come up with cake ideas, and sometimes you do. And I love to hear your recommendations. So what do you want to see? What object, food, or character should I make in cake next?